Hello, welcome back to Coding Blocks Automation Lab. This is Sherful. So this tutorial about the continuation of my last tutorial about Git and GitHub. Okay, so if you haven't seen the part 1, so please watch that video, then come to this session, otherwise you will not understand. So in our last tutorial we have seen what is Git, what is GitHub, the difference between Git and GitHub, how we can create local repository, how we can create a central repository or GitHub repository, and then how we can make a connection between local and remote repository, how we can add the files in the local repository, which is staging, then a commit, and then we can push the code to remote repository. We have seen it. So one part it's missing over here. This session is about, we'll see like so after I march the code, I push the code to my central repository. So say this is my, let me just do the recap again. So this is my GitHub account. You can see that this is the project Selenium 4, same Selenium 4 project. This is my local machine. It's Eclipse. This is my local machine, and it has this project, the whole project I push to my central repository over here. So if you see, you can see here all the files folders is related about this. Okay, I can show in my local folder where it's about the the project. The project is here. So this is exactly the same project. You can see all the files except the .git. It's create the local repository we have seen in my last tutorial. So here is a dot settings, src target, all the POM, then logo. Here is all the files here. Okay, so this is the local repository to my central repository. And if you go source, and then source, there is a test folder. So I'm going to show all the main 3 classes I have inside the test folder. Okay, it says source test Java, then Selenium 4, Selenium 4, Selenium 4. That's my package. Here, go there. You can see this is the 3 classes, main 3 classes or .java file, right? The Git branches, Selenium 4 is screen, and window test. Okay, if you go to the Git branch, here you can see the code. Okay, this is my central repository. Let me, okay, so here my central repository or Git branch, remote access. You can see here inside in Git branch test there is only one method, is called demo. Okay, but in my local machine, the project, I have another method that I just added. Okay, before I started the coding, this tutorial, after I push this, so I added another new method. So in my in my local machine, in my project, I have the new method in the same file, but it's not there, right? So how can we can see how we can push this new code, the changing code, over there in my central. So in my last videos we have seen how we can push the whole project, all project we push here. Now we can see that how we can push the changing code. Okay, so this code, this method should be here. Okay, let's see. So let's I'm going to bring my, this is the the actual place in my hard drive in my local machine, this project. So I'm going to open my Git bash here. Okay, this is so because we have to be in the project folder. Okay, in the project directory. So we'll see. I have a couple of more branches, so we have to make sure that we're in master branch. So let's check. Well, to check the branch, it's called the Git branch. So right now there is you see I have a multiple branch. It's called develop to master and QA develop. So I have to move to master branch. Okay, I'm going to say git checkout, and then the branch name I want to move, master. Okay, so now I can see git branch, because I have to make sure I'm on the right branch. So now you can see I'm on the master branch. When you have a branch like the green, the highlighted the letter as well as the star sign, it means you are in the current that branch. Okay, so I'm right now in master branch, because my project, you can see the Selenium 4 is in a master branch in my GitHub. Okay, so I have to be in master branch. Now I'm going to add the file, because I let's minimize this. So because this file I have to, before I push any new change, I have to be in staging level, right? So to do it, I have to add the files. So to add the files, so we know the code git add and then a star you can use. Okay, let's see. Then we can see the git status. You can say it's modified. This is the one, you can see it's been modified. This is the file git branch test java. Okay, this is the file, and okay, and I also, those are the things has been and I had another file in this project. I delete this before I started this video, so this is also record this. Okay, so my target is to see this file. Okay, so here, so I added after, so after that, before I push the code to my branch, to my master branch, I have to commit it, right? So to commit is the git commit. The code is git commit -m, and then throw some messages, like you can say added new method to what's the file? I would say git file name git branching test file, right? Okay, you can see that it says 4 files change, because each file it's in test file and also in the target folder. So it's a source folder and it's target folder. That's why it's 2 each, and then another, there is a text file, as I said, I deleted. That's why that's also counted. That's why it showed 4 files, but it's been changed. Okay, so now I'm going to push. Okay, we'll say git push where is origin, and then what branch? master branch. Okay, here we go. You can see 100% done. Okay, pretty good. So let's see, since it should be in our project now. So now, up until now, you can see this is still one method. Let's see, let's refresh it. Here we go. You can see it's added another method too. Just the changing method, the changing code has been added in the same git branching test class in the same file. Okay, has been added. So that's the way you can, after you change it, so you go to exactly the branch, if you have a multiple branch, and then you add the file to the staging and commit it, and then you push it to there. Okay, it's going to be, you're changing code, it's only going to be up there. It's not like it's going to be move all the files again and it's replace. It's not, it really doesn't work that way, because we saw after we added, it shows the files got modified, right? Only the file got changed, that file got tracked or modified, and then when you committed, it just effect on the file got changed, right? And then after the push, it just got the the difference coded, the new coded, or changing code, it's updated there. Okay, so that's the way you can see you're changing code, you can push your changing code or updated code to your project. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you so much. Please watch the rest of the videos. It's gonna be help you, give you the complete idea in terms of real life experience, what's really happening in our industry. Like there's a merging conflict, there's a creating branch strategy. Like we have a lot of we have to, in real life you have to work more than one branch other than master branch. So how we can create a branch, and then how we can work on those sub branch, and then how we can merge the code from one branch to your master branch, and there is a conflict happens sometimes. How, if it's happened, how we can resolve it. I have shown all those things using some real life example, and you can follow it. Thank you so much. You have a good one. Bye bye.